On Sunrise, everyone, and thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Gary Liberatore. We have a lot to get to this morning, including our top story here. And Oneida County Sheriff's Deputy I'm Gary Liberatore. Meteorologist James DeFazio is tracking all the weather over in the Weather Center. And James, today might be the pick of the week weather-wise, right?
No question about it. It's going to be a tale of a couple of days. It's going to be quite a swing, and we're really going to be rewarded today. I have good news. I want to say I have good news. I have bad news. We're starting with the really, really good news. The weather today, fantastic. It's going to be sunny, mild. We're going to get right into the mid to upper 60s. Really, really nice spring day. Rain returns Tuesday. That's not even the bad news, unfortunately. The worst news is, yes, still April snow showers are still in the forecast. We're expecting snow showers on Wednesday. Yorkville Battery Doppler radar showing a lot of ground clutter, but none of this is reaching the ground. This is just radar feedback that's not actually producing any precipitation. It is dry out there, and it will be a dry day. It's 30 degrees and clear up in Rome. It got very chilly last night. Some areas, most areas, dipped below freezing. So be careful this morning. There might be some slick spots. I know I had to defrost my car for a minute or two. Calm winds, and winds should stay relatively calm today. We really do warm up relatively quickly. By the middle of the day, we're already into the mid-50s, so it's not going to stay cold. Again, highs are going to be right around mid-60s. We may start the day a little cloudy, but by the afternoon hours, we're expecting plenty of sun. Coming up, we'll take a look at the rest of that forecast for the rest of your work week. Gary?
James, thanks. This morning, markets are reacting to...
Is brought to you by Holland Farms Bakery and Deli. The Oneonta is brought to you by Semicron Danfoss.
Good Monday morning and welcome back. We're taking a look at what we have in store for today, and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be the nicest day of the week by far. We're expecting temperatures to skyrocket today compared to where they're at. We're starting out very cold, only 30 degrees. We're going to have some areas of patchy frost this morning. We may have to defrost the car. Fortunately, no wind chill factor at play. No winds are around. Temperatures around the area anywhere from the upper 20s into the low 30s. There are a few areas that are into the mid 30s, but most of us still dealing with near freezing temperatures this morning. Fortunately, that does not last. We warm up really quickly. By the middle of the day, we're into the mid 50s. We get all the way into the mid 60s by this afternoon. Ends up being a very, very pleasant day. Sunny and warm weather today. Rain returns for your Tuesday, and yes, we have snow showers in the forecast for Wednesday. Coming up, we'll take a further look at that forecast, those snow chances, as well as when that rain arrives. Gary?
James, thanks. Brief scare at the Coachella.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Monday morning, and so while some of us may have a case of the Mondays on this Monday, the weather isn't. Mother Nature is going to be doing her job. We have a beautiful day on tap. Things drastically change as we approach the middle days of the week, and we're going to break that down coming up. Smith Hill, overlooking downtown Utica right now, Cadby Tower Cam. You're not really seeing much yet, just some lights. The sun is getting ready to rise right about now. We're starting the day very chilly, below freezing. There are going to be some areas of patchy ice as well as patchy frost across the area while it quickly warms up. Sunny and mild weather today. We get all the way into the mid-60s. Some of us maybe even upper 60s. Rain returns on Tuesday. And then, yes, snow showers are back in the forecast for Wednesday. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. A little bit of ground clutter showing up here. None of this is actually reaching the ground. Dry conditions across central New York, and that is going to continue. Here's the larger radar and satellite picture showing it is dry across central New York. This is the piece of energy that we're tracking for tonight. This very thin band of rain is going to move through overnight tonight, shortly after sunset. And after that moves through, the second half of the overnight looks dry ahead of more rain showers arriving for Tuesday. We were talking about the chances for snow on Wednesday over the weekend and how the long-range models had two different solutions. Unfortunately, right now, both solutions are showing snow showers for Wednesday. So snow showers looking very, very likely for Wednesday. Not going to be major, but it is going to be a thorn in our side. It's definitely going to be a nuisance. Today, very, very beautiful weather. We warm up really quickly. We go all the way from the low 30s. By midday, we're into the mid 50s. We're going to have breaks of sun. May start a little cloudy this morning, but we're going to be mostly sunny for the majority of the midday and afternoon. Clouds increase this evening ahead of that round of showers. That round of showers moves through between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Primarily partly cloudy weather overnight as we head into Tuesday morning. We actually start Tuesday morning relatively sunny and warm. However, during the day Tuesday, temperatures drop. We get these rain showers arrive. We are in the low 50s to start, but as the day progresses, we change seasons. We go from the upper 50s through the 40s, all the way into the 30s, and then by the end of Tuesday, we're actually seeing snow showers. And after Tuesday's snow showers, Wednesday's high, it's going to be very wintry. Only 38 degrees, going to be in the 30s for the majority of the day. A very wintry day on Wednesday. Highs today, though, get all the way into the mid-60s. Get out and enjoy it if you can. Clouds steadily decrease throughout the day. Your 7-day forecast, we're changing seasons in the middle of the week. A beautiful Monday, a rainy Tuesday, and a wintry Wednesday. But things do rebound after that. We do improve. We're back up into the upper 40s on Thursday, and by Friday, we're close to 60 degrees yet again.
So Monday, Friday.
Yes, exactly.
The bookends. James, thanks. A family member of the...
Now, the news with Gary Libator and meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on this Monday morning. I'm Gary Libator.
I'm meteorologist James DeFazio, and for Eric today.
And Eric's still down in Florida, but you know what? Our weather today might not be that much different than his,
Hopefully
right?
he channeled it up towards us at the very least. Yes, we want to get out and enjoy today for sure, because the next couple of days are not going to be anything like today, that's for sure. We're going to be seeing much colder weather as we head into the middle of the week, but fantastic weather today. I really can't stress that enough. It is going to be absolutely beautiful. We're going to get all the way up into the mid-60s. Clouds are going to decrease today. And here's what we're tracking. We're tracking a couple of other things. It's going to be sunny and mild today, but rain returns, unfortunately, for Tuesday. It's going to be a wet day on Tuesday, and we kind of change seasons during the day on Tuesday. We go all the way from very, very wet weather on Tuesday over to snow showers on Wednesday. You're going for Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. This is just ground clouder. None of this is reaching the ground. This is going to disappear over the next hour once the sun rises. Dry conditions are going to continue through the day today. We are starting the day off rather chilly, below freezing for some of us, so be careful. You might need to defrost the car. There may be an area of ice on your driveway that you might want to be careful of. Fortunately, though, calm winds with these cold temperatures, and we do warm up quickly. Look how look how quickly we warm up. We get all the way from the low 30s. Middle of the day, we're into the mid 50s. The afternoon hours, we're through the 60s. Some of us getting all the way up into the mid to upper 60s this afternoon. Today, again, we get all the way right around 65 degrees for the city of Utica. Clouds steadily decrease. We're going to have plenty of sunshine. Coming up, we're going to track those rain and snow chances over the next 2 days and see just how gloomy it's going to get in Central New York. Gary?
James, thanks. And Oneida County Sheriff's Deputy has...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good Monday morning. We're taking a look at conditions that you had out the door this morning on our Munson Commute Cast, and conditions are good. We're going to have a beautiful start to the week. The week's not going to stay that way, but at least we're going to have a fantastic Monday. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet. It's going to stay dry today. A passing shower in the middle of the day, literally a sprinkle, would be the absolute most we see today, but I anticipate an entirely dry day. The sun is rising, beautiful sunrise across the region, and roadways are in great shape. No real issues to make you aware of. The only thing I do want to point out, it is a chilly start for some of us, 30 degrees, so if there were any water to be standing out there, it would be frozen. You may have to defrost your car for 5 to 10 minutes, but it would be brief because it is relatively warm. 30 is not a hard freeze. Across the traffic, the Munson traffic flow, no real issues to make you aware of. Everyone's drive times are right around the normal. We're not seeing any increased times in terms of your commute today. today, and that's going to continue. It is going to be chilly this morning, but it steadily warms up and it gets warm rather quickly by the middle of the day. Your ride home is going to be even nicer. Plenty of sunshine, warm temperatures. If you're doing a late commute home, I do want to make you aware, chance for a shower really does increase after about 10 p.m. this evening, but aside from that, a beautiful day. Gary, we'll have more coming up. Back to you.
So bundle up the kids this morning and let them bring their jacket home
Absolutely.
afterwards.
Absolutely.
That's for sure. James, thanks. Final preparations.
Swell your day. Watch for the Storm Tracker 2 Commutecast and be ready for your drive to and from work. The Storm Tracker 2 Commutecast is brought to you by the Pratt Munson College of Art and Design. Visit Pratt Munson today and ignite curiosity and creativity.
Know before they go. The Storm Tracker 2 bus stop forecast.
The Oneonta Camp is brought to you by Semicron Danfoss. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Monday morning. I thought that the Nexus cam, was impressive, but man, that sunrise off the Oneonta cam is just as beautiful. Take a look at downtown Utica, though. It's rivaling it. It is a beautiful start to the day. Even where there's clouds, we can see ripples of pink and blue within the clouds with the orange in the distance. And for once, it's not going to be fool's gold here. This is a sign of things to come. We have a beautiful day on tap. Want to show the Mesonet cameras so you can get a feel for where we're at to start the day. Very chilly start to the day. Some frosty areas showing up. Even in the lower elevations, Westmoreland, you're seeing some frost on the ground. That's not going to last very long, but might have to defrost the car this morning. It's going to be sunny and mild today. Rain returns Tuesday. A couple of showers over tonight, but in full on Tuesday during the day. And yes, snow makes its return on Wednesday, despite it being April. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet across central New York. It is dry. It's going to stay that way through the daytime hours today. We're tracking this one little piece of energy while working towards central New York in association with an area of low pressure off to the northwest. I don't believe these showers they're not forecast by anyone to make it to central New York, but I'm starting to think with how well they're holding together that we might see a quick sprinkle in the late morning hours, but they would be very short-lived and the weather would improve very quickly afterwards. Aside from that quick sprinkle being possible, very beautiful weather settles in. And then things really change as we head into Tuesday. We have a lot of showers that develop during the day on Tuesday. A cold front works through, and we go from the 50s through the 40s into the 30s. By Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, we're over to snow showers, and we're going to be seeing snow showers on and off Wednesday morning and Wednesday during the day. Today, we have much, much, much better weather. Clouds relatively few and far between today. We're going to have primarily sunny skies. We're into the mid-50s by the middle of the day. The mid-afternoon, we get into the low to mid-60s. Clouds increase tonight rather quickly ahead of that shower that arrives. A shower arrives tonight between 10 and 2 p.m. We see a quick round of rain. Second half of the night, though, will be dry, primarily clear for the second half of the night as well. We start the morning with clear skies, a warm start to the day tomorrow, highs in the upper 40s to near 50. Those showers arrive, though, by mid-morning towards noon. Showers are around through the day. The temperatures plunge. We get all the way down into the 30s, and we see plenty of snow showers. Those highs on Wednesday with those snow showers only going to be in the mid-30s, approximately 38 degrees, a very wintry day. Take a look at your 7-day forecast. We're changing seasons over the next few days. We have very spring, almost early summer-like weather today. It's very, very spring-like on Tuesday with showery weather, and then a wintry day on Wednesday. Fortunately, the warming trend returns right on its heels, back into the upper 40s Thursday, back into the upper 50s for Friday.
Easter looks pretty good, though, right now.
It does, and I'll take it. It's basically, if you enjoyed yesterday, it's going to be similar to yesterday with more sun, maybe even a little warmer.
Yeah, better than Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
James, thanks. Well, it was also and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Lubitor, meteorologist James DeFazio, tracking the weather over in the Weather Center. And James, as you mentioned earlier, today might be the pick of the week.
Absolutely, and especially, my gosh, I mean, we're going to have very wintry weather for the middle of the week, and things do improve by the end of the week. But today, get out and enjoy it if you can, especially with the next couple days in place. We're tracking sunny and mild weather today. Rain returns for your Tuesday. It's going to be a wet day, and we're actually going to change seasons. We're going to go from the mid-50s to the mid-30s Tuesday, and we have snow showers in the forecast for Wednesday. It's going to be a very nasty day on Wednesday. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet across central New York, and we're expected to stay that way through the daytime hours today. 30 degrees and sunny in Rome. It is a chilly start to the day. Most of us starting just below freezing. May have to defrost the car a bit, but calm winds, no wind chill factor at play. We warm up quickly, though. By the middle of the day, we're all the way into the mid-50s. We do get into the low to mid-60s, approximately 65 degrees for a high in Utica and the Mohawk Valley. Clouds decrease throughout the day. We may start the day a little cloudy. We may even have clouds work in for a period during the middle of the day, but as we head into the later afternoon hours, sunshine will prevail. Coming up, we'll take a look at those rain and snow chances. Gary?
James, thanks. This morning, markets are reacting to more.
New team where we track storms. The Oneonta Camp is brought to you by Semicron Danfoss.
Good Monday morning. Welcome back. I got a smile on my face. That shot off of Oneonta was absolutely stunning with the sun just peeking over the hillside there. Absolutely beautiful. 30 degrees and sunny up in Rome right now. The sun has risen, but temperatures have yet to climb yet. We're starting off the day in the low 30s, right around 30 degrees for most of us. Some of us are in the upper 20s. It's a chilly start to the day, but that does not last. It warms up very quickly. We're into the mid-50s by the middle of the day. Yes, across northern Oneida County, many of us still 27, 28 degrees. Some of the southern tier are already starting to climb up out of the doldrums of the 30s. But again, it's going to take till about the middle of the day to get to a comfortable temperature. But fortunately, it doesn't take long. We're into the mid-50s before we crack 50 during the morning hours. We're into the mid-50s around noon, and we get into the mid-60s by this afternoon. Sunny and warm today. We're going to track that wet weather for tomorrow. Rain returns tomorrow, and then yes, snow showers, despite the date and despite April, return yet again for Wednesday. The temperature trend over the next 5 days. After today's really nice weather, it's a little bit chillier tomorrow with showers. Unfortunately, those temperatures decrease during the day. Wednesday looks very wintry. Highs are going to struggle to get out of the mid-30s. But fortunately, that warming trend does return after a very wintry day. Coming up, we'll track those rain and snow chances. Gary?
James, thanks. A brief scare at the Coachella Valley Music.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Monday morning, and the weather is going to treat us. It's not going to feel like a Monday, at least out the window today. The weather, Mother Nature doesn't have her case of the Mondays. Sunrises this morning have been spectacular. Downtown Utica, it's fading a bit. You can still see some of the orange glow in the distance. The sunrise off Oneonta, I posted it on our weather page, absolutely incredible. One of the best sunrises I've seen locally yet this year. We're starting off the day very chilly, some patchy frost across the area. Your windshield may need to be defrosted before you head out. But other than that, we're not going to see many issues today. It warms up quickly. It's going to be sunny. We're going to have mild temperatures today, highs all the way into the mid-60s, low to mid-60s. Rain returns, and it's going to be relatively widespread, showery day on Tuesday. We also drop in temperature throughout the day. Snow on Wednesday, unfortunately. April is still providing us scattered snow showers. We're moving back towards wintry weather for Wednesday. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet. We may see a sprinkle late morning as this moves through, but I think it's going to fall apart before it gets here. This last little piece of energy was supposed to fall apart already. It's still continuing to track towards central New York, but even if this does bring a brief shower mid-morning, it will be short-lived and very nice weather will build in very quickly behind it. Once that passes through, we're going to see very, very nice weather for the entirety of your Monday. Quick shower tonight between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Cold front works through during the day on Tuesday, and then things really get nasty. We see on and off scattered showers throughout the day on Tuesday. We go from the mid-50s all the way down to the mid-30s. By Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, we're seeing scattered snow showers across the area, and they're going to be around for quite a while on Wednesday. The skycast for this morning, some clouds in and out, partly cloudy to start the day, but we warm up quickly. We go all the way from 30 degrees to mid-50s by noon. As we approach the afternoon hours, the temperatures continue to improve. We get into the low 60s. Clouds increase ahead of that round of showers that's expected late this evening. Between 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., that round of showers works through. Second half of the overnight looks dry. It actually clears out as well, mostly clear to begin the morning. But with those clear skies, temperatures don't drop too much. Instead of starting the day off at 30 degrees, we're starting the day off in the upper 40s to near 50. Rain settles in by midday for Tuesday. Temperatures plunge. We go from the mid-50s to the mid-30s, and snow showers have settled in by Tuesday evening for all of Wednesday. Wednesday, we're going to struggle to get out of the mid-30s. Highs only around 38 degrees, but fortunately, the warming trend returns right behind it. Your 7-day forecast, we're going on a bit of a roller coaster ride. We have a very, very nice spring-like day. Your not so nice spring-like day for Tuesday, your April showers, your classic April day on Tuesday. Snow showers Wednesday, then we start to improve. We start to work our way back up. Upper 40s Thursday, upper 50s Friday, and we're into the 60s by the weekend, and actually looks sunny and nice for Easter. The Easter forecast at this time looking very nice.
Yeah, you can't beat that. James, thanks. Well, a family member of the
News with Gary Lipitor and meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Lipitor.
Meteorologist James DeFazio in for Eric today.
And you're bringing good news for us to start the news today.
I am for once. I'm not the bearer of bad news. We have a beautiful day on tap. It's going to feel like a true, really nice spring day. And it's much deserved because things are drastically going to turn for the worse as we head into the middle of the week. Fortunately, things do improve before the end of the week, but we're going to have to go through winter on Wednesday yet again. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, just a couple of sprinkles moving through the southern tier. Once these are out of here, not only will the rain be done for the day, should start to completely clear out in terms of cloudiness. We're expecting the sun to really build in. Sunshine and mild weather this afternoon. Rain returns relatively widespread on and off during the day on Tuesday. And yes, April snow showers in the forecast for Wednesday. We're up to 56 degrees at Griffiths in Rome. Very, very warm afternoon. Just a light breeze, too. It's really comfortable outside. Really got to stress, if you can get out and enjoy today, because the next couple of days are going to be indoor days for sure. Plenty of sunshine across central New York, a little bit of colder air across the southern valley, but that's due to those rain showers. Once they slide out, we're all going to warm up, not just into the mid-50s, but by the middle of the afternoon, we're into the mid-60s, and the clouds will continue to decrease as the afternoon progresses. Tonight, a couple of rain showers develop between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Much more mild of a night than last night. Lows are going to be only around 46 degrees. Coming up, we'll take a look at those rain and snow chances and how long they're going to stick around. Gary?
James, thanks. And Oneida County Sheriff's Deputy is...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Monday afternoon. We have some really nice weather settling in for this April afternoon, and we really deserve it because we have some nasty weather settling in for Tuesday and Wednesday. Things do improve towards the end of the week. Let's break it all down. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, a couple of sprinkles showing up across primarily the southern tier, southern Madison County, Chenango County, southern Otsego County. These are going to move out of here really quickly, and as the showers move out, as will the clouds. We're expecting sunny, mild weather to set in for all of us today. It's already set in across much of central New York. It's a beautiful day. Rain returns widespread on Tuesday. It's going to be a wet day for sure, and yes, the S word is back. I have to say snow showers return for Wednesday. It's going to be a wintry day. We're already up to 56 degrees with widespread sun in Rome. We're not expecting much of a breeze today. Light winds, so there's not going to be much of a wind chill factor at play. It's going to be very comfortable. Across the state right now, it's 56 degrees in Rome, cooler off to the south, but once these showers exit this area, these areas will rise really, really quickly. Today, highs are going to be in the mid-60s, approximately 65 degrees. Tonight, lows around 46 degrees, early showers. I'm just going to step off for just 1 second, fix the graphics for you. Give me 1 second, folks. We have fantastic weather today. The only thing we have to worry about is that tonight a round of showers is going to arrive between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Once it does so, it's going to be a very, very quick shower. Fortunately, the second half of the night looks completely dry. We are only tracking that, like I said, that really quick shower. This afternoon, clouds relatively thin, and we warm consistently up. We get all the way up into the mid-60s. The clouds increase ahead of those showers that are going to arrive this evening. Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., they work through, but they work through rather quickly. May see a quick downpour as well. The second half of the night is going to be dry, and it actually clears out. Fortunately, the temperatures don't drop too steadily either. We only drop down into the upper to mid 40s, so much more mild after starting the day in the upper 20s today. Unfortunately, the dry weather doesn't last. As we get to the middle of the day on Tuesday, showers develop across the area. We go from the mid-50s to the middle of the 40s by the middle of the day, and then by the evening hours, we're into the mid-30s with snow showers. The evening hours tomorrow night, rain changes to snow, and we're back into winter. Highs on Wednesday, only going to be around 38 degrees. It's going to be in the mid-30s for the majority of the day. It's going to be an incredibly wintry day. We do return to the warming trend. It does come back, upper 40s for Thursday, and it does look nice for this weekend. Upper 50s Friday, Saturday, and even on Sunday, it looks sunny and calm for Easter so far. We also just want to make you aware it's going to be rather windy. We have calm winds today, but that's going to change after today. Breezy conditions tomorrow, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds, 20 to 25 mile per hour winds on Wednesday. Very windy day. Then it dies back down to about 10 to 15 miles per hour for Thursday. Highs again today, around 65 degrees. Tonight, a very mild night, and those showers come to an end relatively early. Your 7-day forecast, we're going on a bit of a roller coaster this week. Spring today, April showers on Tuesday, snow showers Wednesday, and then we start to warm up. A warm weekend. It looks wet for the first half of the weekend. However, the second half of the weekend looks dry and nice for Easter. It looks a little chilly compared to today. We're not going to be in the mid-60s, but low to mid-50s for Easter. Not too bad.
And some sunshine.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
James, thanks. Now to the growing NBC's Keir Simmons reporting. Switching gears now to the weather. Meteorologist James DeFazio in for Eric, and we are heating up nicely.
Yes, it's going to be a fantastic afternoon. We have a beautiful day on tap, and we're going to talk about here in a second just what to look forward to, because while things are going to take a turn for the worse for the middle of the week, we finally have an end in sight. We have been looking for a pattern change for so long, and we finally can see one. 8 to 14 days out from now, we are expecting above average temperatures. The Climate Prediction Center has backed up our thoughts about within the weather team that we are going to see a pattern change in about 10 to 14 days from now. A sustained period of above average temperatures and hopefully the end of winter. Sunny and mild today, but unfortunately rain returns for Tuesday, and yes, we have one more wintry day in the forecast, snow showers in the forecast for Wednesday. A couple of sprinkles and clouds moving through central New York right now on your York for Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, but they're moving quickly and they'll be out of here within the next 15-20 minutes, and things are going to be beautiful this afternoon. Highs in the mid-60s. It's currently already 58 in Rome. Even the southern tier, which is a little cooler from the showers, will warm up rather quickly. Tonight, rain develops between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. It's a quick shower that moves through. A much more mild night than last night. Lows only going to be in the mid-40s as opposed to the upper 20s. Coming up, we'll break down those rain and snow chances and see when they come to an end. Gary?
Today hit the golf course, though. Absolutely. Health Secretary
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Monday afternoon. We are being treated to a very nice spring day. Warm temperatures. We're going to warm all the way up into the mid-60s. We're going to have some sunshine this afternoon, and we really need to enjoy it because the next 2 days are not going to be nearly as nice. Downtown Utica, you can still see it's partly cloudy skies. There's still some clouds out there that are going to thin out throughout the afternoon. We really expect this to be the cloudiest point for the remainder of the day. 58 degrees with mostly cloudy conditions now up in Rome. These clouds, again, are going to move out as this last wave of clouds works through the region. Very light winds today, not much of a breeze at all, not very, very comfortable conditions. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. We had a very weak line of showers north to south through central New York, and these are really quickly exiting, and as they do, those clouds and sprinkles will be completely done for the day. Unfortunately, things change as we head into Tuesday. Quick round of showers tonight between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., but that's really not the major story. We have a cold front that's going to work through tonight into Tuesday morning. And as a result of that cold front, we're going to see widespread rain showers throughout the day Tuesday. By the end of Tuesday, those rain showers have switched over to snow showers. We see snow showers through the day on Wednesday, but fortunately, we finally have a light at the end of the tunnel. We're seeing signs of a pattern change, and the Climate Prediction Center is backing us up in those beliefs. We now have a 60 to 70% probability of above average temperatures between April 21st and April the 27th. It really looks like this might be winter's last blast. Today, though, those clouds intermittent but predominantly sunny today. We warm all the way up into the low to mid 60s. Clouds begin to increase as we head towards the evening hours, as those showers begin to approach for the early overnight. Temperatures still mild though. The rain showers move through between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Behind the rain showers, it's a relatively calm overnight. Things don't really cool off either. We actually end up with mostly clear skies, but the temperatures don't drop very much. We end up in the upper 40s to start the day, relatively clear skies. The clouds increase really quickly, and those showers are moving in right in the mid-morning hours. By noon, we're seeing widespread rain. We go from the mid-50s to the mid-40s by midday, by the evening hours, all the way down into the mid-30s. Highs on Wednesday only going to be in the mid-30s, possibly up to 38 degrees. Fortunately, that warming trend returns, and more importantly than anything, we finally see that pattern change coming a couple weeks out. It's going to be very windy on Wednesday. I want to make you aware of that. Calm winds today, little breezy Tuesday and Thursday, but 20 to 25 mile per hour winds with those cold conditions on Wednesday. Tonight, those rain showers pass through early between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Lows are going to be in the mid-40s, and it's going to be a mild night. Not going to be nearly as cold as last night. We're not going to wake up to temperatures in the 20s. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, we have April showers for your Tuesday. Winter arrives on Wednesday, and then things really begin to improve. We warm all the way up into the upper 40s on Thursday. It's going to be primarily dry on Friday with highs in the upper 50s. A couple showers later in the evening. Saturday looks rather wet, but it's going to be much warmer than what we've had to deal with. And then sunshine for Easter. It looks very, very nice on Sunday. High pressure builds in. Highs are going to be in the low 50s with sunshine.
Forget about Wednesday.
Exactly.
The rest of the week isn't too bad.
Exactly.
James, thanks. Well, traumatic.
What's going on with our weather? Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Sunshine today.
Beautiful day.
For now.
We do have some changes ahead, yes. At least this week, there's going to be more days like this than different days, the colder days. As we take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, pretty quiet out there. Some clouds are starting to work in from the west, so our sunshine will be a lot more limited this evening. I think it's going to be generally cloudy. 64 degrees, the current temperature. A nice and warm afternoon. Very comfortable conditions, low humidity, a light breeze. We're tracking a cold front, though, and that's going to change the weather this week. We're going from spring back to late winter here. In fact, we're expecting some accumulating snow, primarily along higher terrain, Tuesday night into Wednesday. We've got one really cold day this week, and some snow accumulation. Again, this is for Tuesday night and Wednesday. Higher terrain, an inch or two of accumulation. We're not expecting much here in the Mohawk Valley. Temperatures this evening, 57 to 62, cloudy skies. Again, a very mild evening ahead. But again, a couple of cold days along with some wind. I've got to look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. The Yorkville Police.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening, a beautiful day today. Last couple of days have been very nice. Nice to see some spring weather here, finally. We are going to have a few setbacks this week, but the long range is actually looking more like days like today showing up as we head towards the weekend and beyond. Live look in downtown Utica, 64 degrees, lots of sunshine, nice and warm. And again, just a beautiful day today. The sun lasted most of the day. The weather stays dry this evening, but again, it's looking to be cloudy. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Quiet across the region. We are tracking some rain showers that will be arriving tonight. The winds are going to be picking up. It looks windy over the next couple of days. The winds become lighter on Thursday and noticeably lighter Friday. But again, looking at wind gusts 30, 40 miles an hour heading into late tomorrow, especially Wednesday. A lovely day today. Westernville 65 degrees, Little Falls 68, Hamilton 61, Cooperstown 63, and Oneonta at 61 degrees. We've got a cold front working in from the west. This is going to bring a sharp cool down to central New York as we head into the next 24 hours. Some light rain showers will be arriving on the leading edge of the front, which will arrive around 11 o'clock this evening, bringing, again, some light rain. This will knock temperatures down. We'll be in the upper 40s tomorrow morning. A little bit of sunshine early in the day, but the clouds will fill back in. And it looks generally unsettled for the second half of Tuesday. So the first part of the day looks okay. Second half looks wet, and it turns windy. Temperatures will be in the 50s. And then they'll start to fall rapidly heading into tomorrow evening. Rain showers turn over to snow showers tomorrow night. And we are talking about some accumulating snow into early Wednesday. Wednesday looks pretty miserable. Looking at clouds, snow showers, and just frigid temperatures for this time of the year with highs only in the 30s. We do pick up some snow accumulation tomorrow night into Wednesday. For most of us, it's a trace to 2 inches. Very little accumulation for many areas, but you go north of the Mohawk Valley, some of the higher hilltops, 2 to 4 inches, 4 to 7 inches possible along the Tug Hill, and then the weather starts to warm up. Rain showers tonight, low 46. Tomorrow, some sunshine in the morning, clouds return in the afternoon, rain showers, breezy, highs in the mid-50s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. It's cold Wednesday, but it doesn't last for long. Thursday, we start to see the sunshine. It's still pretty chilly, but we'll be in the 40s at least. We're back into the 60s on Friday, some late day showers. For the weekend, it looks warm but wet Saturday. Rain showers, highs in the mid-60s. Easter Sunday, 51 degrees, partly sunny. Back into the mid-60s by Monday.
All right, Bill, thank
We're
you.
over the hump. All right, thanks, Bill. Judge, but he's nominated for great weather today.
By the way, those burgers look so delicious. Thanks
God,
for
don't
putting
they?
that out right around dinner time. We're looking at temperatures in the mid-60s here. A beautiful day, plenty of clouds across the region, a light breeze. Just a nice day, and nice to see more spring-like weather here. But of course, things are going to change here in this week with some cooler weather ahead. Take a look at this video here. A woodpecker going to town. This picture from Tina. It's almost like this woodpecker is trying to carve a canoe here. They're very active, and it's a lot easier to see them this time of the year, too, because the foliage hasn't grown in yet. And they are very busy chowing down on dinner tonight as well. Temperatures will be in the 50s tomorrow, but notice Wednesday and Thursday. Yes, we have some cold days ahead. That also includes some snow Tuesday night into Wednesday, primarily along higher elevations. We're dry out there this evening. It is a good evening to take the dog out for a walk. We are looking at dry weather, temperatures in the 60s. Tonight's featured dog, Willa, the therapy dog from Waterville. This is brought to you by Nissan. Again, tracking some colder weather ahead and some snow. Look at the forecast is coming up. Back over to you.
All right, many kids love to die.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A nice day today. Temperatures climbed into the 60s. Clouds have returned. We will stay dry as we get into this evening as we take a live look in downtown Utica. Again, it is a very pleasant day and a lot warmer than it's been lately. It's not going to last. We've got a sharp drop in temperature that's going to be taking place over the next 2 days, but the warmer weather will eventually come back. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, things look pretty quiet across the region. Our sky watchers are checking in with Some warmer temperatures today. Whitesboro 64 degrees, Barneveld is 58, Yorkville 64, Helen and Cassville 60 degrees, Fairfield Sandy 63, Jeff and Mohawk 66, and Carroll and Worcester with 63 degrees. The next area of low pressure moves in from the west. It's a cold front, and it's going to bring a drop in temperature. The clouds will be thickening up tonight. A few showers will be with this front. Then the winds kick up. This will be our weather tomorrow morning. We'll get a break in the cloud cover before cold air drains in from the northwest, and that's going to be the big change in the weather this week. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. A few passing showers overnight. We will clear out late tonight, and we expect sunshine early tomorrow morning. Temperatures start out in the upper 40s. The sunshine doesn't last. The next round of clouds will be arriving in the afternoon, and it's generally unsettled. We're going to have on and off showers. As that colder air works in a loft, it's going to create rain showers, wind. Temperatures will climb into the 50s before all this happens, and then we'll see a dramatic drop in the temperature later in the day. 5 p.m., we're in the 40s, and it's windy, on and off rain showers. This turns over to snow showers in the higher terrain north of the Mohawk Valley. Rain turns over to snow showers for all of us tomorrow night. We're down into the low 30s, and then it's just chilly on Wednesday. We're going to be stuck in the 30s Wednesday afternoon. We've got wind for most of the day. On and off snow showers with some accumulation, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. We do have some snow in the forecast. Again, this is for tomorrow night as well as Wednesday for the Mohawk Valley and southern valleys. For the most part, a trace to maybe an inch or two of snow. And we're not expecting a lot here, but the higher elevations could see an inch or two of snow, as much as 2 to 4 inches, 4 to 7 inches possible in the Tug Hill. The snow will be melting in a hurry, though, as we head into the rest of the week as temperatures warm up quickly. Rain showers tonight, low 46. Tomorrow, cloudy in the afternoon. Again, a little bit of breaks, a few breaks of sunshine early. We're up to 54. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. It's cold Wednesday, but then we break out of this pretty quickly. Thursday, sunshine. We're up to 47. Friday, we're back into the 60s. Showers on Saturday, 64. A little bit cooler on Easter Sunday, 51 degrees. We're into the mid-60s Monday. It looks like this weather pattern is going to continue to warm up as we look ahead. Temperatures look to stay near or above average as we head into the first part of next week. We'll be right back.
Just Bill Curtis.
A lovely day today, nice and warm. Temperatures made it into the mid-60s. We have some colder weather this week, but it's only temporary. But it's going to get pretty chilly here as we head into Wednesday. 64 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. Nice to see a lot of sunshine today, especially early. We have low humidity and comfortable conditions out there this evening. Clouds have arrived, and the clouds are going to be lingering around as we head into tonight. We will see some showers return overnight. It's windy and it's cooler. Tomorrow. It's downright cold on Wednesday. In fact, we'll even see some snow accumulation Tuesday night into Wednesday. At this point, it looks like an inch or two of snow is possible along higher terrain tomorrow night into Wednesday. In the Mohawk Valley, we're not expecting much of an accumulation, but I think just about all of us will at least see some snow here as we get into the middle of the week. Cloudy skies, temperatures in the upper 50s this evening. We're tracking, again, some colder weather ahead, but also a warm-up as we head towards Easter. Look at the forecast coming up. Kristen, back to you.
A long-time family-owned dealer.
Swell your day. Watch for the Storm Tracker 2 Commutecast and be ready for your drive to and from work. The Storm Tracker 2 Commutecast is brought to you by the Pratt Munson College of Art and Design. Visit Pratt Munson today and ignite curiosity and creativity. The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening, a warm day today. Nice to see the sunshine for most of it. Clouds have returned, and if you're looking to get out this evening, the weather remains cloudy, but it does stay dry. Temperatures in the mid-60s now. We'll settle back into the upper 50s here as we approach sunset. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, always quiet across the region. You want to get outside and do some work in the yard. Early tomorrow is best. Wednesday is a big no. We've got much colder weather on the way. Thursday, the weather will start to get nicer. By the way, Wednesday, not only is it colder, it's windy, but we also see a return to snow here in central New York. This cold weather is not going to last. We are seeing a significant pattern change on the horizon. We've been getting very consistent data here over the past several days that once we get through Wednesday, we'll see a sharp change in the jet stream and we will see warmer days. It doesn't mean that this cold weather never returns. It just means we're going to see a lot more warmer days compared to colder days as we look ahead. Temperatures from our sky watchers: Clinton 66 degrees, Helena, Cassville 60, Norway 62, Jeff and Mohawk 66, Worcester with 63 degrees. Cold front is moving into our region tonight, and that's going to set the stage for much colder weather. The front produces some showers tonight before midnight, and the front heads to the east. We do get a chance to clear out early tomorrow, so some sunshine is in the forecast early on, but then the clouds return, as does the showers. Rain showers on and off throughout the second half of the day. The winds pick up. It looks very windy tomorrow as well as Wednesday. Much colder weather will be arriving tomorrow night. Rain showers turn over to snow showers. Temperatures will drop into the low 30s by Wednesday morning. And Wednesday is going to be another cold, slap in the face kind of day with on and off snow showers, temperatures only in the 30s. Well, like I mentioned, once we get through Wednesday, things are looking up. There's some snow expected as we head into tomorrow night, a trace to 2 inches for the lower elevations, but the hilltop locations could pick up an inch or two of accumulation, 2 to 4 inches, as much as 2 to 4 inches. And the Tug Hill is expected to see 4 to 7 inches of snow. Again, this is for tomorrow night as well as Wednesday. Tonight, rain showers 46. Tomorrow, the first part of the day starts out dry, sunny, but it does change. Rain showers return, as does the wind, a high of 54. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Windy, cold on Wednesday with snow showers 38. No need to shovel. We warm up. 47 on Thursday, 63 Friday. We're into the mid-60s on Saturday with some rain showers. Easter Sunday looks dry, cooler 51. We're back into the mid-60s looking ahead to Monday.
So no hiding eggs in the snow.
Not a good idea.
No. All right, thank you, Bill. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. The best place to look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. This is a cool video you got today.
Yeah, woodpecker just going to town. It's that time of the year. They're active pretty much any point in the year, but
Sure.
You can see them a lot easier in the spring because the leaves haven't grown in yet. So it's
Absolutely.
Cool picture from Tina.
You got a redhead like that, you know they're going to stand out, right?
That's right. And we're having pretty nice weather on a day like today. Question is, how long is this going to last? We're going to have some bumps in the road in the short term. We've got some cold weather on the way, but we should see more days like today in the future here, especially as we head towards the weekend. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A couple of sprinkles showing up. We do have a cold front on the way. That will be arriving tonight. It's going to cool things off. We're sitting at 57 degrees, so it's still pretty mild out there this evening, but again, that's going to change as this cold front moves through. We're going to see a big drop in the temperature here, along with snow on Wednesday. Some accumulating snow is in the cards for some of the higher elevations, but the snow is going to go away pretty quickly here. Temperatures will climb well above freezing beginning Thursday. A few showers around tonight. Temperatures drop into the mid-40s. Again, tracking some bumps in the road ahead. A look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. The economy's been on a roller.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look at downtown Utica. Pretty warm out there tonight. Temperature of 57 degrees. So we take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. I am keeping an eye on a few thunderstorms to the south and west. These are expected to weaken as they move east, but we might see a few flashes of lightning as these pass to our south. Again, I think the worst of this moves out of our area, but it is something we'll be keeping an eye on. This is all part of a cold front that will be arriving tonight, and it's going to bring some big changes to the weather. If you're looking to get outside and do some yard work, tomorrow early in the day looks better than later in the day because we're expecting the wind to pick up and some showers to arrive. Wednesday, snow arrives. It's going to be a pretty tough day to be outdoors in general, and then the weather should improve beginning Thursday. We've been stuck in this rut in April. We've had colder than average weather for the past couple of weeks. Don't forget, we did have a warm March. I know it's easy to forget after the weather we've had. Overall, it looks like the weather pattern is going to flip around, and we should start getting into warmer weather once we get through this short-term setback. Bigger picture shows a cold front on the way. This is going to move through tonight. Again, it's producing some thunderstorms with this, along with gusty winds. Again, locally, I'm thinking just more like a few showers in our area. We'll dry out tonight, and in fact, we should see some sunshine first thing tomorrow morning, but then the weather will change. Clouds, showers on the way. Temperatures will be in the low 50s in the early afternoon, and then we'll cool down into the 40s here as we head towards sunset. Rain turns over to snow showers tomorrow night. We're looking at snow showers. It's cold weather on Wednesday with high temperatures only in the 30s. Snow accumulation is expected tomorrow night into Wednesday, a general trace to 2 inches for most of central New York. The hilltops could see as much as 2 to 4 inches of snow, and yes, the Tug Hill could get the most, 4 to 7 inches of accumulating snow. Rain showers tonight, low of 46. Tomorrow, cloudy skies, rain showers. Again, the morning's okay, but then the weather does turn in the afternoon. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. It's windy as we get into tomorrow night and Wednesday. We're looking at wind gusts 30, 40 miles an hour. Combine that with temperatures in the 30s and snow, and it's just going to be a rough day to be outdoors. Thursday, the weather improves. The winds die down. Sunshine 47, up to 63 Friday. So we climb back out of this pretty quickly. We're in the mid-60s on Saturday. Showers. Easter Sunday looks cooler but nice. We're into the mid-60s as you look ahead to Monday. We'll be right back.
The News Channel 2 newsroom. First look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. It was interesting. You posted a migration of the birds that are coming back, and the woodpeckers never left, but they are busy right now.
Yeah, this guy just going to town on this tree. It's almost like he's carving a canoe.
It looks like it, doesn't
this
it?
Tree. They're very active, and we get to see them more often this time of the year just because of the foliage. The foliage is not on the trees yet.
Right.
Big thank you to Tina for submitting this picture. Yes, the birds are migrating to the north tonight. We've got some really warm weather. They didn't get the memo about the snow for Wednesday, though. So look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. On the very edge of the map, there's actually a couple of thunderstorms that are working into Madison County. I think a lot of these will be falling apart tonight, but might see a few flashes of lightning, especially for those of you that live south of Route 20. We'll be keeping an eye on that. 59 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Pretty warm out there tonight, but again, a cold front is on the way. We're looking at cooler weather. Tomorrow is a transition day. It's chilly Wednesday. We're tracking some snow. High temperatures only in the upper 30s, but it does warm up pretty quickly as we look ahead. A few showers tonight, temperatures in the 40s. We've got to look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. The economy has been on.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We are taking a live look in downtown Utica. It's a pretty warm night outside. Temperature of 59 degrees. We're keeping an eye on the radar because we are tracking a few thunderstorms tonight. Take a look at what's going on. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. There's some storms that are moving in across the southern valleys, and they are producing some lightning strikes. Let me show you where they're headed. I think a lot of these will be heading just south of Route 20. We'll put a storm track on this. This will head towards Sherburne at 11:33, Cooperstown at 12:17, and Minden at 12:40. Those of you that live from Route 20 and point south, you might have seen some lightning flashes tonight. I mean, you might be able to hear thunder as this moves through. In fact, we've been watching some flashes of lightning from our tower cam looking at this cell. So it is possible to get some rumbles of thunder tonight, a briefly heavy downpour. These are not causing any really strong weather tonight, but again, could be an early wake-up call for some. This is all part of a cold front that will be rolling through tonight. It's out of here tomorrow morning, so the first part of the day is pretty nice, but then more rain returns. So if you're looking to get out and do some yard work, early tomorrow is better. Wednesday is not a great day. In fact, it's going to be a pretty miserable day to be outdoors in general. Thursday, the weather will improve. We'll see a return to sunshine. It's been a tough April. We've been getting these cold outbreaks pretty frequently, and we've had multiple days with snow in the month of April. And again, we have a chance on Wednesday. The overall outlook, though, once we get through Wednesday, does favor above average temperatures. I think we are going to see a pretty significant pattern shift, which will give us more opportunities for consistently warm weather. Doesn't mean that it's never going to get cold again, but I think the odds of getting cold weather go down tremendously here beginning towards the end of the week. Big picture shows a cold front rolling through tonight. Tomorrow's weather, not too bad. We're going to have some sunshine in the morning. The front rolls through over the next couple of hours. A sunny start to Tuesday, but then the clouds will arrive along with a few showers. So the weather changes the second half of the day, and it's looking unsettled. On and off showers, windy conditions. It gets cold enough for rain to turn over to snow tomorrow night. Some accumulating snow is expected into Wednesday. It's a cold, windy afternoon. Temperatures only in the 30s. For most of us, it's a trace to 2 inches of snow, but the higher elevations north and south of the Mohawk Valley could pick up as much as 2 to 4 inches of snow, the exception rather than the rule. And the snow is going to melt. It's not going to be sticking around for long as we start to warm up beginning Thursday. Rain showers tonight, low of 46. Tomorrow, cloudy skies. Later in the day, rain showers again. The morning's okay. 54 for the high. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Windy, cold, snow showers Wednesday, 38. Sunshine Thursday, 47. Back into the 60s Friday and Saturday. Easter Sunday looking kind of chilly but nice, 51 into the mid-60s on Monday.
The peeps out on Sunday.
They are.
All the peeps.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Bill. Coming up.